What's up, guys? Lord Nollan here, and today I'm reviewing Falcon and the Winter Soldier Episode 1. Okay, so this is a lot to unpack. So apparently Falcon is now again working with the Air Force, which, that's cool. He was a military man to begin with. He was never really an Avenger. He just worked with Captain America. He was never an Avenger. So him working with the Air Force makes sense. He's kind of like Rhodey. Him and Rhodey are both military men. They were never like Avengers. They were never Avengers. They just worked with two of the leaders of the Avengers. They were like kind of like the sidekicks of the leaders of the Avengers. So like I could understand why he would do that. And apparently there's some organization that is trying to get rid of all the people that were gone for the past 5 years, which is kind of messed up. They were happy that Thanos did what he did, which I could understand again how that could be, because everybody had moved on by then, and there's obviously always a faction of people that are down with like a tyrant or somebody that does something terrible. Otherwise, that person would have no followers. Thanos would have been by himself instead of having all these people from across the galaxy and the universe that followed him and revered him like a damn near like a deity. So, like, I could understand how some humans would become this faction of people that are like, Thanos was right, we should have left them snapped. Or like they didn't want those people back. I get it. But it's still kind of messed up. And then you got the whole story between Winter Soldier and his redeeming himself. That was very sad. Like, I'm not gonna ruin that story, but that was very sad. It was, I'm telling you, when you get to that part of the story, you're like, dang, this dude's like, he's having nightmares. And then you see how it affects him in the day-to-day nowadays, and you're like, dang, like, this is, what do you do with that? Like, how do you write that? You know what I mean? Like, how do you tell somebody that? It's just phenomenal writing, and it's crazy. And then you got Falcon trying to help his family out, and obviously, the past 5 years, his sister and her sons were alone, and they had to do what they had to do to survive without him. And it is very troubling to see that even in a world where this legit happened to half of the world, like the systems of the world haven't adjusted in a way to be sympathetic to those people that were gone for 5 years. So the whole Falcon sister part of the story is that's sad. It's very, very sad. It's like they didn't, for them 5 years, they didn't have any means to do what they needed to do. And then when they did, now they didn't have the funds, and it's just like, and then the banks themselves, they can't keep up, so they had to slow everybody down. I'm like, yo, we can't just do this for you. It's a whole financial crisis thing that would obviously come about if half of the planet just showed up and needed to resume their lives. Everybody needs money. Everybody needs, their property back in a lot of cases. Everybody needs to, continue their lives with their families and stuff like that. Some families need, obviously, places to stay. It's a whole thing in it, to see how the day-to-day lives of people that came back after the 5-year blip that's just a whole nother can of worms. Like, I can't wait to see how that unfolds. And then okay, this part I'm gonna have to spoil, because it's that important. Okay, the beginning of the show, after the whole mission that Falcon goes on, Falcon gives the shield, Captain America's shield, to the Smithsonian. And it's like, what are you doing? Why would you give up Captain America's shield? Captain America himself says it's yours, it's yours. Like, and even if you don't want to use it in, you know, in your fights, you don't want to use it like to become Captain America or whatever, don't leave it anywhere. This is the most powerful shield ever created on Earth. The most powerful shield ever created on Earth. Like, I don't know how many times I would have to say that for anybody to fathom that. It is the most powerful shield ever created on Earth. And this man stuck it behind a glass door in a concrete building with guards that just probably carry pistols. There's people out there that are practically bulletproof, that can control metal. There's people out there that can break through walls, phase through walls, that are running the speed of light. You just got powers on powers everywhere. And you're gonna leave the world's most powerful shield in a museum. What? Why? Who does that? You're not, okay. I understand he thought he was making the right choice. But you don't leave, first of all, you don't leave a gift from somebody as important as Captain America in the hands of someone else. That's like when Spider-Man gave the glasses to Mysterio. You don't give gifts from great men like these two to anybody else. They gave them to you. Like, they chose a successor already. The fact that you don't feel worthy doesn't mean that they weren't right. You don't give that to anyone. I don't care what organization you thought was going to handle it better than you, what other person you thought was going to handle it better than you. They made the conscious decision before they gave you such a gift to give it to you, or else they would have gave it to them. They would have gave it to someone else if they didn't think that you were ready for it. And the fact that Falcon gives it up to the Smithsonian, and then they make another Captain America with the shield. That is just, it's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That is just the not okayness of that situation, of the entire situation is just, yeah. I have no words for the not okayness of that situation. Why would you think that it is okay to give Captain America's shield away? That's like if somebody handed you practically they handing you nuclear launch codes, and instead of you holding on to those codes and at least keeping them safe yourself, because I don't even think anybody knew that he had it, but like the fact that he didn't keep it safe himself and he gave them to somebody else, you're putting the fate of the world in the hands of somebody else. This is the strongest weapon of all. The only thing stronger than Captain America's shield is probably I don't even think Thor's hammer broke Captain. The only thing stronger than Captain America's shield was Thanos' blade. The universe conquering Thanos' blade was the only thing that damaged the shield. And T'Challa's claws. Two weapons in the universe. Thor's hammer didn't even mess the shield up. It didn't even dent the shield. Thor's hammer didn't even dent the shield. Captain America blocked a beam from Iron Man. Was doing combo attacks with Mjolnir. This shield is above all else one of the most powerful things in the Marvel Universe. And he gave the opportunity to other people to gift that to someone else. And I don't know who this person is, this smirking asshole that is at the steps with Captain America's shield, but I hope this motherfucker gets bodied. I don't care who do it. I don't care what the storyline is. I don't want him to have Captain America's shield, period. And then Falcon, give it to Bucky. If that's where the story goes, they take the shield from this guy and they give it to Bucky. Good. Perfect. Because Bucky already showed he could use it. Legit. Bucky already showed he could use it. He's got the arm and he would have the shield. This man would be gold. He uses the arm for offense and he uses the shield for defense. Golden. The man would be practically a legit, almost better Captain America. I'm not saying he would be better. I'm just saying almost would be better. Only because he has a second thing that he could use to fight with that Captain America didn't have. And the Winter Soldier movie, Captain America obviously stopped fighting at some point and he didn't want to hurt Bucky, so I don't necessarily know how he would have fared legitly fighting Bucky. But I feel like Bucky was more skilled. I put it that I feel like Bucky was more skilled than Captain America. So having him also have Cap's shield when he already had the powers, he has the arm, he has the decades of experience that Cap didn't have because he was stuck in ice, and he's got the he would have the backup of Falcon and probably some other people. I feel like he'd be probably a better Captain America because Bucky is also a little bit less idealistic, so he wouldn't be like language or all that dumb 1940s stuff that Captain America did. So I just don't like that this other person has Cap's shield. The whole show it's great, but that part, and I know it's designed to piss me off, it did a great job of doing its job and pissing me off. That being said, the show, I can't wait to see what happens next, because if they don't immediately start trying to get the shield back from this new Cap guy, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Show is awesome. Go watch it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's honestly, it's a great follow-up to WandaVision. Right after WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's an amazing follow-up. And honestly, to see where all these other characters that weren't like the main six fall in line, I'm glad that Disney went this route. I don't know, Disney, keep up the good work. And if you're gonna watch anything, watch this. Nollan Out.